My name is Geeta, and welcome to your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All of the readings that are ordered in this live stream will be completed in this live stream. If for some reason you miss out on your reading, you can always hit me up on Instagram or email, and you can find that information in the video description below. My Instagram is at Geeta Galloway. Let me set this up. Just trying to set everything up. Thank you everybody for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. It really helps me out a lot. Hey Angela, how are you doing? Hey Carol, hopefully you're doing well. The list is open. If anybody like to have a reading. Hey Tiffany, how are you doing? If anybody like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. mm. 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 hear Amber in there singing. Mm. How you been doing, Angela? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. Thank you, Kaylee. I hope yours as well. How you been doing? kind of curious about you. You should tell me some more about you. We have Mercury retrograde coming in 2 days. How will Mercury retrograde affect all of the signs? Mercury retrograde it begins on July 18th. And not need any financial hiccups. Can you make I can definitely yeah, definitely understand that. Sleeping a lot. What is your sign? I don't remember. I think you told me before, but I don't remember. I know that you posted your birthday before. I suck at remembering people's personal information. Leo. I like Leos. Usually. You guys, a lot of people are like social media influencers who are Leos. I see that a lot. I don't know if I'm just attracted to people who are like Leos and Cancers and water signs. I don't know. Or is it that those are the people who do the most social media? Hmm. think everybody's been tired. It's the energies mostly. Let's see. Where am I going to post this? I feel like I'm always feeling tired now. I'm starting to miss not being able to sleep. At least I could get more shit done. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right. Hey, Carla, how are you been doing? Oh, thank you, Kaylee. That's a nice thing to say. I appreciate that. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Okay, okay. For a regular reading, go ahead and post your question, Carla. Are you ready for Mercury retrograde? It is Carla's turn. You're the first one here, Carla. I haven't been here very long. I was just setting up. Felicia, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. I'm glad you're here now. Make sure you post your question with your date of birth and the first names and the date of birth of whoever you're asking about. How is Preston feeling about Carla after he saw you walking and he drove by a few days ago? So pretty much the last time he saw you, right? And we got Angela. Angela is after Carla. Angel has a mini in-depth reading. Ew. Somebody is being gross. Somebody sent me gross DM. Ugh. You know what I mean? When you get those. She wants to know about how he's feeling the last time he saw her a few days ago. I guess I need to be better than in dialogue. Saw her a few days ago. Okay. You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Oh, I was probably talking quietly. I was talking to my guides. All right, please tell me, how is Preston feeling about Carla since he saw her walking down the street? How is Preston feeling about Carla? How is Preston feeling about Carla? How is Preston feeling about Carla, please? How is Preston feeling about Carla? 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 I'm having my guys do an energetic scan to see what he was thinking, feeling in his inner dialogue about you while he saw you walking down the street, okay? How is Preston feeling about Carla? It's going to be an energetic reading. That one is, and then this one's separate. How is Preston feeling about Carla? Bottom of the deck is the moon, the world in the reverse, the ace of wands, 10 of wands, how's Preston feeling about Carla? How's Preston feeling about Carla? How is Preston feeling about Carla? Clarifying the Empress and the reverse. Empress in the reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have a Strength reversed. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. We have the World in the reverse. Clarifying the Three of Wands in the reverse. We have the Ace of Swords. Clarifying the Strength. We have the Nine of Wands. How is Preston feeling about Carla? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles and the reverse. We have the Queen of Cups reverse. Clarifying the Strength in the reverse. We have the Two of Swords reversed. Clarifying the World in the reverse. We have the King of Cups. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. Clarifying the Nine of Wands in the reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. Six of Swords reversed. King of Pentacles. Eight of Swords reversed. Nine of Cups. Five of Pentacles reversed. Which curse do I want? Alright, here we go. Hey Sherry, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Please tell me, how's Preston feeling about Carla? How's Preston feeling about Carla? How is Preston feeling about Carla, please? Clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Clock. Clarifying the Two of Swords in the reverse. Love call. Clarifying the King of Cups. Clarifying the King of Cups. The Golden Mirror. Clarifying the Six of Cups. Clarifying the Six of Cups. Self-indulgence. Clarifying the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Not enough. Bottom of the deck is engagement ring, sunglasses, the chaser, love. Thank you everybody for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Please tell me, how is Preston feeling about Carla? How is Preston feeling about Carla? Yeah, whatever the payment is, there's a different payment options and services in the video description. You're welcome to order any of those, and then you can do whatever it is that you ordered. If you order to ask a question, then you would do it in the live stream once I receive your payment. How's Preston feeling about Carla, please? Clarifying clock. We have, I'm afraid I will lose you. You're welcome. Clarifying love call. We have, I regret what I said to you. Clarifying the golden mirror. We have, this love scares me. Clarifying self-indulgence. I want to see you in private. Clarifying not enough. I'm testing you. Please tell me, how is Preston feeling about Carla? How's Preston feeling about Carla? Please clarify, I'm afraid I will lose you. We have, everything you've said has made me question my whole reality. Clarifying, I regret what I said to you. I dream about you a lot. Please clarify, this love scares me. We have, I want to tell you the truth. Please clarify, I want to see you in private. I keep seeing synchronicities about you. please clarify, I'm testing you. You are my guilty pleasure. Bottom of the deck says, I don't want to want you. Can we start over? I think you're really smart. I can't talk to you right now. I love you. All right, so how's he feeling about you? Well, he's loving you and he's realizing some things about the situation with you that I think he's realizing that he loves you. And he, with the world in the reverse, like there's some kind of unfinished business or something. There's something that he wants to tell you, but he's like concerned maybe it's a one-sided relationship or something. I feel like that he thinks that he loves you, but you don't give a fuck about him. But he wants to tell you the truth. He wants to tell you the truth of his feelings for you. That's what he's feeling. And he's been thinking about or trying to make a decision on calling you or contacting you or whatever. It's almost like he wants to tell you about a dream that he had about you. But I'm seeing him kind of being afraid. Not sure if you value him enough to want to listen or even talk to him, like, at all. He sees you as independent and not putting up with anybody's shit. He is afraid that he's going to lose you. There's some things that you said that made him question his reality. And it's almost like whatever you got going on, if it's showing up as like being, as him perceiving, is it taking too long? And that he thinks that you're just not going to be waiting or you're going to be moving on. There's like, again, he's like thinking about the past and he is realizing some things. He does keep seeing synchronicities about you. He wants to see you in private. There's some things that he wants to understand. There's something he wants to talk to you about and gain clarity on it. Okie dokie. I will update the payment list after this reading. There's like an energy of feeling strong enough to take action, but like, I don't know if he's holding back. He feels more like he's giving in, but then he feels like he's not enough. So that's interesting. Mixture of energies. It's like, am I good enough? I think he's just afraid. There's something, I think that he, okay, this is going to sound kind of weird, but he's like feeling like not very confident. I don't know if you've been intimate with this person, but he's feeling like not very confident about his either sexual performance or maybe if his pee-pee hasn't been working properly or something. There's something in regards to that showing up here of him not feeling good enough. So it's like, it feels like something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? There's something he's feeling really self-conscious about. But he might have a small pee-pee. Anyways, he does see you having value, but he's seeing himself as not being valuable enough for you. That's what's coming through. All right, so again, in the affecting energy, he does feel like there's things that are left unsaid. He said it's big. It might be the other way around, but sometimes people will be saying it's big when it's really small and saying it's small when it's big. So, it depends. I've never heard a guy say his pee-pee was small, though. I've never heard anybody say that before. Other than, like, and actually mean it. Like, I mean, most people don't admit that their pee-pees are small. Just saying. There's something about his pee-pee. I don't know. If he's talking about his pee-pee to you, that just clarifies that this is like an insecurity that he's dealing with, something surrounding his pee-pee with the Ace of Wands here, and so he feels like he's not enough. So I would say that would mean more like a small pee-pee thing. But I'm just saying I don't normally have that show up in readings. That's just what it's saying. All right. All right. I also have Yahara. And what just happened? Someone just sent me. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Let's see what he was thinking and feeling when he saw you. All right, and maybe we can get more information. Maybe something else here will make more like sense, or something will pop out to me. All right, so energetic scan, moment of passing. So I focused on that because we're doing the other part of now. All right, so the moment he saw her, the moment Preston saw Carla, a surge of emotional energy rose to the surface, quick, intense, and barely contained. Here's the breakdown. Mental dialogue, that was her. She still looks the same, maybe softer. I wasn't ready to see her today. Should I stop? No, it's too late. Just keep driving. I wonder if she saw me. I hope she did. There's a clear internal push-pull part of him wanting to rewind time and go back to that moment, but another part was afraid of what he'd say, of what might rise up again if he did stop. Emotional field regret flickered hard like a pulse in his chest. There was an ache of nostalgia, tightly tangled with guilt and unresolved desire. He felt small in that moment, like he didn't measure up to the man that he wanted to be when facing her again. His ego tried to armor up, but his heart overrode it for a second. Inner thoughts after driving away. Why didn't I just stop? She looked real, like, not like a memory, a real piece of my life I let slip. I wonder if she thinks of me now. She deserves better, but I want her to look at me just for a second. All right, Preston didn't just pass by physically, he passed by emotionally too. And he felt it. The silence between them grew heavier after the moment, not lighter. Okay, so he's thinking about her now more than he has in weeks. And the sight of her brought something to the surface and that he's still processing. Thank you, Olivia. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. Mercury retrograde is already working on my ass. It's bringing a bunch of people in, sending me messages and stuff. I feel like there's something else. I just want to make sure that we got everything. I'm kind of just looking at everything. I feel like I didn't say something. I feel like that if he wants anything with you, he wants something stable. But he's like got all these limited thoughts and fears and shit. Here, I'm going to ask my guides. So with Preston, it's kind of showing up in the reading. Can you tell me if he thinks his pee-pee is too small? Yes, I am asking celestial beings about his pee-pee size. Yeah. So they scan him, and there is an underlying insecurity specifically tied to the size and adequacy. It's not constant, but it flared during that moment he saw her. When he drove by and saw her, he had a sudden wave of self-consciousness rooted in not being enough physically. This isn't about just the size, but it's about his perceived inability to satisfy or impress. But yes, size is part of the internal narrative. His inner dialogue, his inner voice echoes something like, "She's out of my league now. She probably remembers I'm not impressive enough." It isn't you that caused his insecurity. It predates you. Well, yeah. Talking to you, Carla. Sorry, you gotta who are you talking about? Hang on. Who's saying it? Man. Sorry. All right. So that's all I got for you. He does want to talk to you, though, so you might hear from him soon. He is scared that I'll break his heart. I don't know. Somebody must have pointed and laughed at his pee-pee. Because for it to show up in the reading. I don't know why. Some guys thinks it's small and it's like normal, so. I've had people try to pay me to look at their pee-pees, so that's tell them if it's too small. I'm like, I don't have to look at it. Just tell me, you know, the size, and I can tell you what somebody might think is too small. Don't need a picture, but I think they look cute. I'm going to just send the picture. All right. Now it is Angela's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Angela. I'm going to update the list here in a second. How are you been doing? If he's possessive, I think he's possessive. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Let me update the list real quick. What's he saying to me? How do you get beings to emerge? I asked who my spirit guides were. It means you're part of a network of light aligned beings. Have you found the ancient documents? It depends on what you mean by that. I'm in a live stream right now, so I can't really talk very well. But I thought I'd answer this since you were there. All right. Right. First we have, like, after Angela is Paula with a mini in-depth reading, I believe, which is Raxel Baby. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. And then we have Ahira. With a mini in-depth reading as well. We're actually getting ready to move. We're going to be moving very soon to North Carolina. He might be happy about that because he's friends with Sean. I shouldn't tell him that right now. Oh no. Okay. Da, da, da. Angela. Disconnected. Sorry if I mean, I don't know if hopefully I don't spell your name wrong. Yahara. My handwriting is horrible. All right, where is the update? $19.84. All right. What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? Alright. I keep replaying everything over my head. The karmic and I broke up. You're better than the karmic, and there's something I need to tell you. I'm pretty sure that is him affecting the energy, so then I stalk you with my fake account. If I lose you, I will have lost everything. I have a secret. I would hurt others for you. You will hear from me soon. I believe we are twin flames. I'm tired of my current situation. Please respect my boundaries. All right, so let's see what this secret is. I will hear from you soon. There's something I need to tell you. I want to see this one right here. I know you're not twin flames, but I want to see his perspective on it. There's something I need to tell you. Even if you don't know what a twin flame is, it's just like he sees you as this person, like that he would have until he died or whatever. You'll hear from me soon. I believe we're twin flames, and I have a secret. What does Darius want to see of Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? Please clarify. There's something I need to tell you. 5 of Pentacles. Please clarify. You will hear from me soon. Knight of Cups in reverse. Please clarify. I believe we are twin flames. King of Wands reverse. Please clarify. I have a secret. Please tell me where Darius is. What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see him in the video description below. Clarifying the 5 of Pentacles. King of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Knight of Cups in the reverse. We have Temperance. Clarifying the King of Wands in the reverse. We have the 4 of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Lovers. We have the High Priestess reversed. Hey Mitchell, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Please tell me, what does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? Clarifying the King of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying Temperance. Eight of Wands. Clarifying the 4 of Cups in the reverse. 6 of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the High Priestess reversed. The Empress reversed. Bottom of the deck is the Sun in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse, the 4 of Swords in the reverse, 5 of Swords reversed, 3 of Wands reversed. What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? Clarifying the moon in the reverse. We have balance. Clarifying the Eight of Wands. Secrets. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Message me. Clarifying the Empress in the reverse. We have connection. Bottom of the deck is I'm ready. Crush. Obsessed. Okay. What is Darius want to say to Angela? What does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? Hey Sage, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. If anybody would like to have, you can see it all down there. Okay. All the different reading options and services are available there. Alright, what does Darius want to say to Angela? What does he want her to know? What does Darius want to say to Angela? Please clarify balance. We have, I was afraid of being vulnerable. And then we have, I still care for you even when I don't show it. Clarifying secrets. I don't know what I was thinking. Clarifying message me. We have I love you. Clarifying connection. We have that other person meant nothing to me. And then on the bottom, we have it was difficult to walk away. Then we have I appreciate you for teaching me the invaluable lesson. I fear you have moved on from me, and I thought you were too good to be true. All right, so there's something he needs to say to you. He wants to tell you about how much feelings he actually has, and how afraid he's been, and how you guys, do well together. And even though it's the Five of Pentacles, I'm picking up regret. It's like he regrets abandoning the situation. Now he's worried that he's missed out on his chance with you. He like still cares, but he's afraid of being vulnerable. He still cares about you. Those feelings have not changed. You will hear from me soon. It could be pretty soon with that Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands could be like a week or something. Like around a week. He's feeling really emotional. He's trying to like calm his feelings or something. With Temperance. He has a secret. Again, it's like secrets. I don't know what I was thinking. And I believe we're twin flames. I don't know if you ever said that to him. But he's worried that he's missed out on an opportunity with you because you're not doing nothing. He's waiting to receive a sign or something. He's hoping that you'll contact him and tell him that you love him. Yeah, he wants you to contact him. I'm not saying you should, but that's what he wants. I have a secret. He has a secret. He can start fucking with somebody else. His secret is that he started fucking with someone else secretly. He may even got her pregnant at some point. Not saying that she's pregnant now. But that person didn't mean anything to him. What's he doing here? Let me see. Again, that chariot energy. He's like tired and he wants to give in to shit. You feel like he's coming to the end of the road. Probably the more you keep cutting that cord, the more he keeps trying to come through. I don't know what I was thinking. I kind of know more about that. Maybe he was fucking with that other girl. Let me see. Please clarify. I don't know what I was thinking. Please clarify. I don't know what I was thinking. I needed space. Please tell me. I don't know what I was thinking. Please tell me about that. It's when he's fucking with this other person. That's what it is. Let me see what my guys are saying. All right, so I asked what his energy is towards you currently. It says Angela and Adarius share a strong solar charge polarity, both being born under fire line zodiac signs, Leo and Virgo cusp for Angela. Virgo for Adarius with a trace of Leo echo. Their energy together carries a volatile attraction, intense at times, confusing at others. And this is his energy. The surface energy, Adarius is thinking about her often. Though he's not sharing those thoughts, there's a mental loop replaying past conversations, wondering what could have been or might still be. There is some pride in his energy, but also quiet longing. His emotional undercurrent is he misses her warmth, not just romantically, but her unique way of seeing through people. He respects her insight more than he ever admits. However, he feels she was too much at times, as though her fire made him uncomfortable with his own lack of direction. He struggles with not feeling good enough, but hides that beneath control or avoidance. Spiritual energetic thread. See, there is still a tether between them, although it's fraying. It's like a rope that was once knotted tight but has been exposed to time and silence. The connection hasn't fully severed, but unless effort is made, it's slipping. I mean, she's trying to do that. Right now, Adarius is wondering if she's moved on, feeling regret, but not acting on it, haunted by something unresolved between them and spiritually unanchored, which makes his presence unstable. All right. And that is Angela's reading. Now it is Paula's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Paula. I need the real first names and the date of birth for everybody you're asking about. So if you're not asking about somebody else, then it's just you. If you're asking about another person in your question, then provide their information as well. Paula's Constantino's 9. That's a lot of 9s. A 9 portal person. You're welcome, honey. All right, do you want to know how he feels about you, or you want to know his next actions? Because you asked 2 questions and it's only one. You only ordered 1 question, so let me know which question you would like for me to answer. Hey, Angel, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Hey, Pluto, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. Yes, if you'd like to get a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below, Angel. I have 2 minutes. What is this? Xena, the ass kicker. Thanks. It's like a rock thing. Okay. All right. So which question would you like for me to do first? Can you go ahead and post the information for the first question then? You picked that up. That's funny. Do you want to respond to his question about how you have emerged through the portal to me? Oh, he would. He would like to. Okay. I'm sending it to him through DM. I sent it to him through DM. Okay. All right. Okay. Back to work. Constantino. Portal baby. A lot of nines. And then all right, so first you want to know how he feels about you. Which one would you like for me to answer first, honey? Stop posting both your questions at the same time. You got to post them separate, okay? Which would you like for me to answer first? Pick one. Feelings? Okay. Because you might have to post your question again, because if the chat starts, people can come in and start flooding the chat and stuff, so you might have to post the question again, okay? If it stays low on it, I will make you do that, but you might have to if it, like, people talk, or if you talk, or you can talk too, but it's just better to post your questions separately. All right. All right, and we have a mini in-depth reading. All right, please tell me, how does Constantino feel about Paula? Thank you, honey. What are Constantino's current feelings towards Paula? 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 What are Constantino's current feelings towards Paula, please? What are Constantino's current feelings towards Paula? What are Constantino's current feelings towards Paula? What are Constantino's current feelings towards Paula? What are Constantino's current feelings towards Paula, please? Clarifying the Eight of Swords and the reverse. Three of Cups. Clarifying Strength in the reverse. Clarifying Strength in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. Clarifying the Four of Wands. Three of Wands. Clarifying the Seven of Swords and the reverse. We have the King of Pentacles. What are Constantino's current feelings towards Paula? Clarifying the Three of Cups. Seven of Swords. Is he sound like, is he with somebody else or anything like that? Is he in a romantic relationship with somebody else? Clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Three of Wands. We have the Emperor. Clarifying the King of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Does he have other options, or is he in a committed relationship with somebody? I'm not. I mean, it could be showing up like that. I just don't know if it's other options or if he's in a committed relationship. Eight of Pentacles, underlying energy. Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Hermit. Both? Okay. Please tell me, what are Constantino's current feelings towards Paula? What are Constantino's current feelings towards Paula? Clarifying the Seven of Wands in the reverse. It happens. We have Virgo. That's him. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles reversed. Gemini. That's you. Clarifying the Emperor. I had to look at your date of birth. Love. Like, it's just one of them. Sometimes if these signs come out, it's because, like, whatever you are, and it's trying to tell me something about it. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. We have Fate. Bottom of the deck is News. Theft. Man Swish. Like an energy of him discovering something. Alright, let's see what else we get. Please tell me, what are Constantino's current feelings towards Paula? 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 Clarifying Virgo. I'm falling in love with you. Clarifying Gemini. I love our intense conversations. Clarifying love. This love scares me. Clarifying Fate. I compare you to others. Bottom of the deck is I have a secret. I don't want to want you. I'm testing you. I still love you. I promise, and we will be together soon. Okay, so his current feelings towards you, he's falling in love with you. There's other people. I'm seeing the other people. I feel like that he could, what I'm picking up so far is that he kind of keeps these other people around for like backup and validation due to, like, he does have some codependent tendencies. He wants to contact you. He wants to give you some kind of offer, but he's afraid. He loves talking to you. He definitely wants to hear from you. I'm not saying you should contact him. You probably should make him contact you first, but he definitely wants to. So I think it's good if you want to hear from him. I would let him do it. Four of Wands. He loves you, but he loves you so much that it scares him because he is so intense. The problem sometimes when people fall in love with people is if they love them too much, they get afraid. I think it's weird, but you know, yeah. So like they they want to be in control, and it's mostly stems from like a fear of being hurt, right? So like they they try not to be with people who they would deem as very desirable or better than them. Like he's probably more likely to pick someone who he thinks is below him, someone who'd be more like someone who would be more desperate to be with him, that kind of thing, because he wants to be able to have control. So because he's afraid of people leaving him and he's afraid of getting hurt and things like that. You know what I mean? So he is very attracted to you, and that scares him because he doesn't feel like he's strong enough or good enough to be with you, and he wants to stay in control. But he really does want to get together with you. He does want to be with you in a way. He does want to also, his feelings are he wants to confess something to you. He compares you to other people. I feel like I have a feeling that they don't compare. Yeah, so like he's probably more likely to be with someone less attractive than you, because not just physically, but as a person too. Like he would pick someone who's dumber, someone who's easier to control, that kind of thing, all due to like fears and insecurities, things like that. But he's definitely feeling like a lack. He doesn't like he's feeling like I feel like he's missing you and he wants to contact you. His main feeling that's coming through is that he wants to contact you. And that he does love you and he's scared. All right, let's see what the angels are saying to me. All right. Constantino's current feelings towards Paula. Emotional energy. Constantino carries a complicated affection towards Paula. There is warmth, but it's layered under hesitation, like someone who wants to reach out but fears vulnerability. His energy, this is energetic scan. This is not the card reading, by the way. This is separate from this reading. So similarities are it's just because the card reading's correct. And so is the energetic scan. Like someone who wants to reach out but fears vulnerability, his energy holds a subtle ache, as if he still thinks about her in quiet moments, especially when he's alone. His mental dialogue regarding her, he's replaying past conversations or moments. There's a lingering curiosity. Does she still care? But also a fear that approaching her could cause more harm than healing. His thoughts show a mix of nostalgia and self-protection, like someone who wonders if he missed his chance or didn't show up in the right way when it mattered. The rooted pattern is there's an energetic block in his sacral and heart field. He struggles with guilt, shame, and feelings of not enough, which leads to emotional avoidance. He may act indifferent or distant outwardly, but inwardly there is a pull towards her he hasn't fully dealt with. The action potential, which I did not ask for, but because you energetically have that going on, it must have came through. Right now, he's not planning active outreach, but he is energetically receptive. If she were to message him, he'd likely read it more than once, sit with it, and not respond quickly. Not out of rudeness, but because her presence still impacts him deeply. She also would like to know his next actions that are going to be towards her. Is that what you asked? Yeah. All right, please tell me, what is Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula, please? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? Clarifying the Eight of Swords. Three of Cups reversed. There is an energy of, like, I think him worrying about you being with somebody else or moving on from him, or assuming that you have. Clarifying the King of Swords. Two of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Clarifying Strength in the reverse. What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? Clarifying the Three of Cups in the reverse. Six of Wands. Clarifying the Two of Swords in the reverse. The Six of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. The Devil. Clarifying the Five of Cups. The Three of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. On the bottom, Knight of Pentacles. In the reverse, the Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups in the reverse. Hey Brittany, the list is open. If you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula, please? Clarifying the Six of Wands. Lily, clarifying the Six of Pentacles reversed. Coffin, clarifying the Devil. Ring, clarifying the Three of Pentacles. We have Bear. Bottom of the deck is Archer, Wine, Tower, Albatross. What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? What are Constantino's next actions going to be towards Paula? Clarifying Lily. We have the Unsaid, clarifying Coffin, Take a Chance, clarifying Ring. We have On Guard, clarifying Bear. We have Stork and Puppet Master. I don't know if anybody got pregnant or something. We have the Screw. Why? It's a plan. The document. The other. Well, it's reading like he's thinking about ending whatever he's got going on with these other people. Making a decision and to end that. He has a feeling that he's receiving something in his relationship that he's currently in. There's something lacking. He is like concerned about things. I don't know, people saying things publicly in some ways, but at the same time, it's like he wants to tell you that he loves you. He wants to tell you his feelings towards you. But I don't know if he will. It's more showing up like he's going to try to do something to express it in some way publicly. So he could like make a post or something like that. But it's reading like his next actions include breaking up with somebody. I'm seeing him charging forward, even though definitely the wheel's turning, but not, I don't know, he's repeating a karmic lesson, which will result in him charging forward. It's because there's some kind of like obsession or something like that. There could be a soul contract between the both of you. He also could be concerned about you getting involved with another person, so he could be feeling competitive. There's a weakness he regrets that he did in the past. There's like a protective energy over you. He might try to do something to get your attention or take control of the situation with you. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Eight of Wands. I don't know, it feels like he has intentions of of ending things with another person and taking action towards you. I'm looking. Things are kind of weighed down though. He definitely has regrets and he misses you as well. Let's see what else they're saying. All right, so the timeline scan for you, the next actions from Constantino towards Paula, short term now until over the next 3 weeks. He remains passive, emotionally reflective, and slightly withdrawn. Though her energy lingers in his field, he's caught in indecision. He might check her social media or subtly try to feel her presence energetically, but no direct move is taken just yet. Mid-term, so like 3 to 6 weeks from now, a shift brews, something externally, possibly a dream, mutual contact, or emotional trigger stirs him, and he begins to consider reconnecting more seriously. There's a 60% likelihood that he drafts a message or reopens old conversations. This may still remain unsent at first. Long term, 6 weeks to 2 months, the pull intensifies if Paula holds her energy steady, not chasing but remaining open. He is likely to initiate contact. It may begin casually or indirectly, like liking something, responding to a story, or using humor to test the waters, but it's a sincere attempt to reconnect. Action probability, text or some kind of message. There's 72% chance within the next 2 months. In-person contact, I don't know if you can even do that, but he may try and contact you or come into contact with you somehow in person if that's a possibility. Around 80%. And emotional vulnerability or truth telling, 43% unless she mirrors emotional maturity and openness. Your guidance is if she desires reconnection, the best approach is to stay energetically centered, not reactive and soft and field. He is far more likely to move forward if he senses safety without pressure. All right, so hopefully that reading was informative and helpful. And now it is Yahira's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Yahira. And then it probably would be like that. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Oh, you're welcome. Yahira, it's your turn, honey. looking for Yahira. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Hey, Anna. I think your name is Queen. I don't know. Hey, KXZY. Yeah, Anna, if you'd like to have a reading, all the information on how to do that is in the video description below. Are you even giving those today? I am doing readings today. Free readings? No, I'm not doing free readings. If you're subscribed just for free readings, you might as well unsubscribe because you're not going to get it. I can't find her account. Is this it? Oh no, this is. Here, go ahead and post your question as your turn. Here, go ahead and post your question as your turn. I got a payment for Anna for emitting and depth reading. Waiting for Yahira. Yahira, please post your question as your turn. I can't find her on Instagram. Maybe she doesn't have it. All right, Mystic Yahira, where are you, Mystic Yahira? All right, so I waited for Mystic Yahira to post, but she's not. Go ahead and post your question, Anna. Make sure you post your question with your, if you're asked about another person, their real first name, your real first name, and both of your date of birth. Layla, stop barking. You literally know she lives here. All right. All right. Will Carlos change his mind about getting into a relationship with me? Why don't you just ask where your connection's headed? That would probably, because I don't answer yes or no questions with many in-depth readings. So why don't you just ask where your connection's headed, okay? What are my connections? You mean, where is your connection with Carlos headed? That's what you would be the appropriate question. If you ask yes or no question, I can't answer it with that reading. Okay. Yes or no question is like a very simple question. I have it in the video description if you want to just ask a yes or no question. But we can just ask where your connection's headed and then you'll know. It'll say if you're going to be in a relationship or not. Yes, my Venmo is I believe it's Spirit Messages Tarot. I don't remember. It's in the video description. Yeah, it says Spirit Messages Tarot. And it says I am verified and everything. So, yeah, it is. All right. All right. Please tell me, where's the connection headed between Carlos and Anna? Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna? Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna? Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna? Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna? Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna? Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna? Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna? Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna? Answer. Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Clarifying Judgment in the reverse. We have the Nine of Swords reverse, clarifying the King of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords reverse, clarifying the Page of Wands. We have the Tower, clarifying the Knight of Swords in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands. Where's the connection headed between Carlos and Anna, please? Clarifying the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The Devil in the reverse. Clarifying the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Tower. We have Temperance, clarifying the Three of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. On the bottom, we have the Empress in the reverse. The Three of Swords reverse, the Moon reverse, the Three of Cups reverse. If you really want to know what should happen in your connection, you can always order a soul contract connection type reading. That is done through the Genesis portal. Where's the connection currently headed? It's not your turn, Naomi. All right, now I'm doing Anna's reading. Okay. If you ordered a reading, I see you have a $5 reading. Once it's your turn, then you post your question. Okay. And you ordered a yes or no question. If you do want to upgrade your reading, make sure you pay the difference plus $1. All right, because you're paid on Venmo. They charge extra fees. This thing is PayPal. Please tell me, where's the connection headed between Carlos and Anna? Clarifying the devil in the reverse. Clarifying the devil in the reverse, please. Clarifying the devil in the reverse. We have separation. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles. We have abundance. Clarifying temperance. Clarifying temperance. We have kisses. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. We have healing heart. Bottom of the deck is passion. Sunglasses, Hand of Cards, and Dragonfly. Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna, please? Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna? Where's the connection currently headed between Carlos and Anna, please? Clarifying separation. There is something I need to tell you. Clarifying abundance. I don't want to hurt others. Is he in a relationship with somebody else? Clarifying kisses. I want to see you in private. Clarifying healing heart. Some people don't want us together. Bottom of the deck is I'm trying to distract myself from you. I check your social media to see if you're single. I can't stop thinking about you. I miss you. I'm sorry. Okay, so like, where's the connection headed? Well, he does miss you. And he does have feelings towards you. But it looks like his intentions are to walk away from the connection and not come back. But there's a chance that he will do it because he wants to see you in private. He misses you. He's in love with you. And he's going to be having a lot of spicy energy towards you. So I feel like that there's a chance that his intentions are to walk away and to do these things and to release the situation. But I'm seeing him being pulled back in. Before he might end up walking away again. So he may get pulled back in and then walk away again. But I'm definitely seeing a continued push-pull. Do I see you guys getting together and be together forever and being happy? No. That's not here. What is here is a push-pull dynamic that I'm seeing going back and forth. He does love you, and it's like he wants to confess feelings or something towards you. Or he will in the future, because this is where it's headed. So I feel like at first he's going to try to let go of the connection. Let go. I feel like there's almost like an obsession with you. So like he's going to try to let that go as well. And there's like an energy of him potentially giving to the connection. And the Tower, Temperance. I feel like that there's a chance he'll want to come back around and see you privately. But then there then I'm seeing him walking away again. So there's like definitely, like, I'm just seeing a repeated cycle. Well, you would have to order a reading for that, and the the reading is called a karmic. Like I pull up your soul contract with him, and what connection type you have with him, and it would explain that. Okay, that's how you'd be able to tell that. But I do feel like most likely there's a karmic energy here of a lesson that needs to be learned. And everybody, I feel like a lot of people don't realize this, but when people are obsessed with people and thinking about them, it does make you think about them. So say someone is obsessed with you and thinking about you, even if they have no intentions of like ever being with you, that can still affect your energetic body. That still creates a tether. It still creates a cord. You know? Let me see what my guides are saying about the situation. Okay. So what my guides are saying, short term, July to early August, the connection feels stuck, almost like one step forward, one step back. He may ghost, briefly get distant, or avoid talking about real feelings, and may be questioning if it's worth holding on. So this is part of what's going on already. Midterm, mid-August to September, energetic shift. Carla starts to feel her absence more intensely. So I'm seeing that here. If she emotionally detaches, this might lead to a moment of outreach or soft reconnection, but it will likely be shallow unless she holds firm emotional boundaries. Long term, October, if if Carlos doesn't take ownership of his feelings, the connection will start to dissolve or shift into a lesson learned phase for Anna. If she walks away completely, he may come back later, but too late to fully rebuild trust. So, likelihood of a deep commitment without any change is 38%. Likelihood of clarity and growth with emotional boundaries is 81%. So guidance for you is, as she is an emotional anchor here, but that doesn't mean that she must carry the weight. She needs to pull her energy back slightly, not as punishment, but as preservation. If she softens her presence in his field, he may feel the shift and step up, and she must not chase. If he's meant to grow into this connection, space will be the catalyst. All right. Where is Yahira? And then we have Naomi with a yes or no question. Go ahead and post your question, Naomi. What yes or no question do you have, Naomi? Hey, Michael, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. I forgot these guys. All right, can you post your question with your date of birth, please? And their date of birth. And your real name. When you post your question, please post your question with your real first name, their real first name, and both of your date of birth. Does Card Trail have a date of birth? Also, is he meant for you? You can't ask that question with a yes or no question. That would be a question you would ask with a soul contract, and those are $22. So if you want to send in for a soul contract relationship type, you can go ahead and do that. But are you meant to be together? I'm not going to answer that question with yes or no. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, let's find out if you're going to see him again. All right, card trail, February 2nd. So you're Libra and he is Aquarius. Please tell me, will Naomi see card trail again? Yes or no? Will Naomi see card trail again? Yes or no? Will Naomi see card trail again? Will Naomi see card trail again? Will Naomi see card trail again? Yes or no? Will Naomi see card trail again? Yes or no? Will Naomi see card trail again? Will Naomi see card trail again? Yes or no? Will Naomi see card trail again? Will Naomi see card trail again? Yes or no? All right, let's see. The answer is no. So yes or no questions are usually based upon, like, if you've decided, if he's decided he's not going to see you. These can change, though, by the way. I mean, a lot of these things can change when you do tarot. It's like, it's reading the future based, it's reading like a timeline based on your current trajectory. But at any time, we can shift timelines and change to a different timeline where things change. And so that's when the cards change. So everything isn't just set in stone. We're not on a train track. We're on like multiple layered. I don't know. There's nothing that describes it like this, but all right. So it looks like things have ended. I'm seeing you being offered some kind of new love, and then him or you, but I feel like it's most likely you because you are the Libra and this is you. So I'm seeing you standing in your power, cutting him off, and then having a new situation. He may try to do something if you start getting into a new relationship. Okay, that energy's here. just so you know. So it says no, and the reason, part of the reason why is because you're going to move on with somebody else. It's better. Yahara, where'd you go? It's 222. 222. You're welcome. I can find her email. PayPal is broken. There's like a recent activity. You can click on more activity and it doesn't work. The button doesn't work. Maybe you get here. Yay, I figured out how to get there. If you would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Okay. I think that her email. Here she's, Yes, you can get that right now because I'm trying to get in contact with Yahara. It hasn't been that long since she ordered her reading, but I don't know what she did. She might have fell asleep. Some people order readings and fall asleep right after. Oh, I know what that is. Yes, you can order a career path reading. And whoever sends your payment first gets the reading first. Okay, so let me put this down. Right, so Anna is doing a connection type. Go ahead and post your information. I think that you did, but can you post it again? It's like gone up too high. Please, Anna, just to make sure I have it right. And then we have a career path reading for Naomi. All right. And if you either email me or contact me on social media like Instagram, then I can send you a copy of this transcript, okay? And my email's in the video description. It's xtwinflamesx@gmail.com. Okay, so the your soul contract, and as I said, you can contact me on Instagram or you can email me or something. Contact me in some way. I can send you a copy of this. But it says your your contract type is a karmic soulmate hybrid. This is a complex and layered connection and it began as a soulmate contract, but over time, through unhealed patterns, emotional avoidance, and imbalance, it picked up karmic weight. They have walked together in past lifetimes, often with Anna being the giver and Carlos being the avoidant or unready. This lifetime's contract was intended to help Carlos heal his masculine fear of emotional vulnerability, help Anna reclaim her boundaries and self worth, choosing herself even when she deeply loves someone. The connection threads, past life lovers thread 3 recorded lives together, unfinished business line, emotional abandonment wound, and soul mirror activation thread. He reflects her unhealed desire to be chosen. She reflects his fear of being known deeply. So the contract vows that are there's actually contract vows that are detected, encoded spiritually, not literally. Okay, um, I'll wait for you to be ready. Needs to be dissolved. Okay, that would probably be on your end. I'll carry your pain so you don't have to feel it. That needs to be cleared. And even if you walk away, I'll never stop loving you. Noble but draining. Okay. The connection type karmic soulmate with mirror activation. This is not a twin flame, but is a precursor catalyst. He triggers her awakening, but he's not the final match unless he chooses radical healing and emotional growth. She has the potential for higher soul union beyond Carlos. So they have suggested like actions for you. One is a soul contract rewrite, partial release. Anna may choose to rewrite this contract, keeping only what still serves her highest timeline. If you like, I can help walk her through the ritual or prayer. Okay. Um, 2, mirror closure ritual to stop the energy drain and close the infinite feedback loop of pain. Chase, silence, pain. Then 3, prepare for a higher union. As she's pulled back, another soul thread is ready in the background, a divine masculine who can meet her in presence and not potential. Um, so also you can you can dissolve the contract vows and clear the other thing, but it's a whole thing. I would do those for $33, and then the soul contract rewrite and the mirror closure ritual. Okay, uh and then for the vows, that's usually under the there, it's in the video description. It would be karmic pattern soul thread clearing, and that would be $22 if you want to do that. You don't have to do it all at this time if you don't want to, but if you save this information, then I can refer to it. Okay. No, none of those would get him back and make him want to be with you. That's not the point of your connection. You're not meant to be together. Naomi, do you want the career path or do you want to know the soul contract? The soul contract readings are $22. The one I just did is $22. A soul lesson, yes, you can do that. Yeah, if that whichever you think is what you really want. I don't know what your issues are. I don't know what your concerns are. I might be psychic, but I mind my own business. I don't go around trying to read everybody's mind. It would be exhausting. I can do that kind of stuff, but I don't know. Most people, I don't care enough to do it. I don't care about them nothing. Not that you're not special or anything. I don't have any reason to like use energy like that for no reason. How long would it take and how much? We can do it, like we don't have to do it in a live stream. And as I said, it would be 50, basically 55 for all of it. So that would include the soul contract rewrite and you would have to contact me via email to get the mirror closure ritual. Okay. And the instructions for the other things. Okay. There's instructions for you for some things, and then there's some things that I would do. So basically what I would do is rituals for you, and then I would give you a ritual to reinforce if you want to. You don't have to, but you could, to make it stronger. And then $22 to dissolve the vow. I will wait for you to be ready. Also to clear the I'll carry your pain so you don't have to feel it vow. And also clear if you walk away, I'll never stop loving you, noble but draining vows. These are vows that you made in past lives. So you'd like to go with the career path there, Naomi? Go ahead and post your question with your date of birth. It's your turn, Naomi. What is your date of birth, basically? Wait. Please tell me what is coming towards Naomi's career. What is Naomi what's coming towards her regarding her career? What is coming towards Naomi's career, please? There's many layers to this, by the way. What is coming towards Naomi's career? So this is going to be like more like short term between now and 6 months. And then we're going to have some other parts of the reading that are going to extend past that, okay? What is coming towards Naomi's career, please? What is coming towards Naomi's career? What is coming towards Naomi's career, please? All right, we have whale, great worry over nothing. Cup, dissatisfaction with life. We have Finger, warning of you of a problem either now or in the near future. Then we have Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And then we have 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. Please tell me what is coming for Siamese career. What is coming for Siamese career, please? Clarifying wheel, clarifying cracked cup, clarifying finger, clarifying diamond, and clarifying 4-leaf clover. Clarifying whale, we have an older man, dealings a relationship with an older male. Clarifying cracked cup, we have horse, short journey. Clarifying finger, we have fly, a period of ill health, depression. Clarifying diamond, we have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. And then clarifying 4-leaf clover, we have desk, pay attention to your work. Bottom of the deck is ant, work, achievement, success. I mean, we are doing a work reading. There's love and everything here, but I'm asking about work, so that's what's showing up. Then we have pig, beware of greed. I don't know if that is of yours or not. Disappointment in some affair, scissors. Lily, spiritual love. Older woman. And then I can't help but notice this leg stepping into a new experience. Please tell me what is coming towards Naomi's career. What is coming towards Naomi's career, please? What is coming towards Naomi's career? What is coming towards Naomi's career, please? Clarifying older man. You have the Tower in the reverse. Clarifying horse. 6 of Wands reverse. Clarifying fly. We have the 4 of Wands. Clarifying bridge. Judgment, clarifying death. We have the 6 of Swords. Who's coming towards Naomi's career, please? Clarifying Tower in the reverse. The Sun, clarifying the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Cups reverse, clarifying the 4 of Wands. Temperance reversed, clarifying the Judgment. 3 of Pentacles, clarifying the 6 of Swords. Queen of Swords reversed. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Swords, the 2 of Swords reversed, the Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, 8 of Swords. Okay. Please tell me about Naomi's career path. 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 Desiree, if you'd like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. I do not accept super chat for payment for readings, okay? Those are for just channel donations that are like not reading related. Please tell me what is coming towards Naomi. What is please tell me about Naomi's career path. Alright, we have speaker. It says your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Please tell me about Naomi's career path. Then we have options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. I guess you have a lot of options. Let me see what else it says. Please tell me about Naomi's career path. We have study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So you could need it to go back to school. Please tell, or learn something. Please tell me about Naomi's career path. We have trust, and it says trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Please tell me about Naomi's career path. Then we have career change. So you got a career change coming up. You're embarking upon a career that brings the joy and abundance that you desire and deserve. And then we have energy healing. So that could be a part of your abilities when it comes to your career path. And then we have school. I don't know. You could become a teacher. That or you're going back to school. Bottom of the deck is strength. Let's see. And then teaching. So there it is. I wonder if it says that. What are you teaching? I'm asking what you're teaching. You're giving some kind of guidance. Yeah, there it is. It's all here. My guides are saying the same thing. Okay. But it's like it might be spiritual teaching. All right, please tell me about Naomi's career. What's coming towards Naomi's career? Please tell me about Naomi's career. Clarifying the sun. We have birds. Clarifying birds. We have render. Clarifying the Ace of Cups and the reverse. We have Amor. You got some kind of love situation going on at work. Or through work or something to do with your career. Clarifying Amor. Looks like someone's not happy about it though. Clarifying Amor. Yeah. We have the eye. I don't know if this person is like into you and they're watching you or something like that. Clarifying Temperance and the reverse. We have roses. Clarifying roses. We have man. Looks like you have a romantic thing going on at work. If you don't have that happening, it's what it's saying. It's going to happen. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles. Star. Lightning, clarifying the Queen of Swords and the reverse. Layla, what are you doing? Who's making all this sound? Margot, what are you doing? Margot. Margot. What are you doing? Explain yourself. Do you want to go outside? Okay, I will tell Amber when she comes out, okay? I'll have her take you outside. Okay? What about Layla? Does Layla want to go outside? You don't have to bark about it, ma'am. Do you want to go outside? I will tell Amber if you want to go. Okay? All right. Amber! The dogs want to go outside really badly. Take them outside. Margot especially wants to go. Alright. Clarifying the Queen of Swords and the reverse. Sorry about that. We have Bride and the Park. Bottom of the deck is Fish. And then we have the Shepherd. There's like a whole thing about love going on at your current work. And I guess it could cause problems. I don't know if you're single or I don't know if if he is, he's an older man. It's saying it's great worry over nothing, but it's like, I don't know what's going on. So but it keeps saying there's somebody who's in love with you at work or that you're in love with them. I don't know which one it is. We ain't talking about you, Angela. Sit down. But anyways, you know how it goes. But it could cause you some kind of depression, is what it's saying. And I don't know. I'm under the impression this may not be happening just yet, just because it's saying short journey. This could happen for a while. It's like there's something about the connection that's making you really unhappy with your life or whatever. Oh, you talking about little ones, little dogs? Margot was like, I don't know. She was over there by Amber's. She's like, Amber was in the bathroom and she was over by the door and acting silly. She doesn't normally do that. So she doesn't always ask to go outside at this time of night because she don't usually want to go usually. All right, so Diamond. I thought we were talking about work love situations. Diamond. Successfully overcoming your problems. Judgment. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, it's saying right here that you're going to be receiving a gift and you're going to overcome your problems. And I'm seeing a decision being made to start a new... I feel like there's a new job eventually, or you're going to decide to do that. And it's saying that it's going to lead towards a situation where you're going to be very successful. Yeah, it's talking about you moving on though, but also it's talking about like some kind of like romantic thing as well. So I don't know if you're single or not, but you got some kind of love situation. It's a spiritual love situation as well. It says that you're going to be stepping into a new experience. Oh, okay. So this may not have happened just yet, but I kind of feel like it could be in your current situation. Like it could start in your current situation. Let me see what my guys are saying. What we got? Angela, she got herself a mini reading. I thought you were laughing about like me talking about work. Love situation. Why is it doing that? All right, you're after Naomi, Angela. Because Angela got a similar situation. Let's go back to what we were saying before. All right. All right. So, current energetic signature. Naomi carries a deep, intuitive, and empathic. By the way, if you want a copy of this, you can always email me. I'll give you the transcript, okay? For the career path reading. All right. Naomi carries a deep, intuitive, empathic frequency with natural resonance and healing arts, especially trauma informed spaces, creative expression, writing, speaking, intuitive design, and spiritual teaching or guiding, but only when rooted in authenticity. She is a natural transmuter of pain into wisdom. Her charts suggest a blend of Libra diplomacy and intuitive magnetism with a deep inner desire to create beauty, balance, and meaning in her professional life. What's unfolding now? July to October, transitional phase. She is in a career crossroads, likely feeling undervalued or unseen where she currently is, pulled towards something more meaningful but unsure how to begin, a sense that time is running out or that she should have done this already. This is a distortion, by the way. Her timing is divinely aligned. Um, Also, doors, number two, doors opening from August through October. There's a window for networking or collaborative work opportunities, a reawakening of an old passion that now has real world application, guides nudging her towards a vocation that blends service and sovereignty. Expect at least one opportunity or invitation to pivot paths. This could be something that she once dismissed as impractical, but now feels magnetically drawn to again. So, ideal career directions based on energetic resonance and karmic purpose, um, spiritual guide, energy practitioner, and therapist, especially with women or those healing emotional trauma. So, tarot, Reiki, somatic healing, intuitive coaching are all aligned. Writer, speaker, and storyteller, especially around life wisdom, empowerment, or grief alchemy. Podcasts, blogs, or speaking events would thrive. Creative entrepreneur, boutique business. So, especially anything that blends beauty plus meaning, candles, healing tools, handmade creations, sacred events, etc. Ideal for selling through Etsy, Instagram, or local metaphysical markets. Also, advice from Spirit is you are not too late. Your purpose is just arriving on time. She is being asked to trust the nudge, even if it doesn't yet make sense on paper. A mentor or guide may appear between now and September. She should follow that breadcrumb trail. Don't fear being seen. Her story, voice, and essence are part of what heals others. Yes. Build an action plan for transitioning. All right, this part also will be included in the transcript if you wish it. Social work is part of it because it said therapist, and that's what basically social work does. It's connected. This is long. All right, here we go. All right, so for your there is a 4-phase career transitional plan. Purpose is not a place, it's a path walked in trust. Phase 1, inner alignment, now through August 1st. Goal prepares the internal field for shift, clear noise, and restore sovereignty. Actions, journaling, prompt, what is no longer in alignment with my soul? Cleanse physical and energetic space, smoke cleanse, salt bath, or sound healing. Set clear intentions. I'm ready to align with meaningful work that honors my spirit and sustains my life. Also, begin a 30-minute daily devotion to purpose, meditation, creative writing, quiet prayer, or reading work that inspires you. Phase 2, soul remembrance, August 1st through the 20th. Goal, awaken her dormant callings and identify true gifts. Actions include creating a soul resume, list all roles she's played in life, jobs, roles, talents, life lessons, and highlight what lit her up. Revisit 1 to 2 old dreams or projects that never fully bloom but still stir something in her. Do one tiny test of a soul gift. Try a practice tarot reading, post a mini blog or quote online, offer a supportive word or healing session to a friend. Ask for synchronicities. Show me where I am needed. Keep a signs and nudges log. Okay. Phase 3, path revealed August 21st through September 15th. Goal is to open to guidance and move into light action. The actions you should be taking. Begin research on or training in the path that's calling. No need to fully commit, just explore. Create a soft launch space, social media page, domain name, creative workspace, etc. Reach out to 1 to 2 mentors or allies she respects, even just to talk or ask questions. Say yes to one soul aligned opportunity that appears during this window, even if it's small or not perfect. Phase 4, embodied transition, September 16th through October 31st. The goal is to ground into the new and release the old fully. Actions include setting up a schedule that prioritizes new work, even just a few hours a week. Announce her offering or begin sacred work publicly in some small way. If she's still employed elsewhere, begin the practical plan of transition. Reduce hours, budget, or set a 3-month exit goal. Energetically cut cords with old fear-based jobs or expectations. Ritual can be provided if desired. And optional support items. Let's see, would you like me to create a cord cutting, a custom affirmation mantra? Let's do a custom affirmation mantra based on her soul field really quickly here. All right, so I'll add that as well if you email me or contact me on Instagram. But it says, I release the rules that no longer serve me. That's 1. I reclaim the truth that has waited patiently within. My path is rising to meet me with grace, power, and peace. What is meant for me remembers me. I am ready. I am worthy. I am already becoming. It could be like a morning invocation, or write it on a piece of paper for you to carry during this career shift. No, I don't need a sigil. I'm not. No one is sitting around here looking for sigils up in here. Okay. I swear, they're in their sigils. All right, that is concluding Naomi's reading, and now it is Angela's turn. Go ahead and post your question. Angela. Yeah, just like my email's down there if you want a copy of the transcript of what I just shared with you. What does that mean? Possessive energy. You're just trying to know if he's possessive over you. I don't know how to give you what you want, Angela. We can ask the portal. You're going to get the most, like, the cards aren't going to tell you shit like that. That's very good. I can ask the portal if you like. But the cards ain't going to be able to do it like that. What? Why are you wondering about it, Lou? Like, I'm just trying to understand. Is it some kind of feeling you're getting or something like that? Is it, I mean, it's not a behavior because you haven't been around him in a minute. Let me ask them. Okay. Let's see what they got to say about it. So Angela, she's having like a feeling, like a strong feeling of possessiveness coming from Adarius. You want me to send this to you on Instagram too? KB, if you want to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. You don't get a reading just for liking the video. That's not what we're doing here. Those are for people who are not very good at reading and they just want to scam you, basically. They're just ready to do anything that they can do to get your money. It's not a real thing. That, or they're really new at it and they're just dabbling. And they're just trying to build, a lot of people, they just want to build a YouTube or something like that. And they think that if they sit there and they give out free readings and shit for likes and everything, that's going to get them something. But they really need to just go and make some videos and start doing work instead of trying to hope everybody will just subscribe just for existing. I'm gonna send it to you, but then I'm gonna read it, and then I might end up asking you something. And they're asking if you want a protection mantra. All right, so they're saying that Darius is vibrating in a low sacral, high solar plexus clamp right now. This is often where possessiveness blooms. It's not quite jealousy in the traditional sense, but rather a fear of displacement. There's a subtle emotional imprint of I've claimed you and I don't know how to not grip. This isn't coming from confidence, it's wounding masked as desire. He wants to feel anchored through her, but the moment she pulls away to focus on herself, the cord tightens. It's not malicious, but it's reactive. He likely grew up in an emotional environment where love was linked with control or emotional availability was inconsistent. So now, when he feels something real, the reflex is to contain it, to hold the person tighter. Angela's independent energy clashes with that instinct, so the possessiveness gets louder. What they're saying you need to know is yes, he feels deeply. Yes, he feels like she's his in some way, but unless he unpacks that core fear of loss, it will manifest as pressure, not protection. Angela's field is saying, I want to be loved freely, not imprisoned. So if she wants to stay in connection with him, boundaries must be clear. She needs to mirror the feeling back to him gently but firmly, like, I know you feel strongly about me. I need to feel that in a way, but that doesn't take away my breath. His possessiveness isn't about her being wrong or unfaithful. It's about him not feeling enough unless he's in full control of the dynamic. Sorry. Uh, um, how does it make you feel, and what do you think that what do you want to do about it? How do you feel like? Are you uncomfortable? How are you feeling about it? I am currently in a live stream, so that's not a very good time for that right now. Does it make you feel like bad or something? Does it make you feel off? Yes, people are here. Sorry. Aw. Anxious? Can we send Angela healing tones as well? All right, they sent you some more healing tones, even though even though like the one I sent you yesterday, was it yesterday? I guess it would be wearing off. They last like 2 or 3 days. she likes the healing tones. Okay, when the angels give that to her. Anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I don't know what happened to Yahira. We lost her. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get off here, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.